Archetype Frey's running a long-haul deep space shipping company. One day, its only employee of any merit, Captain Olamar, crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar mission. There he was aided by indigenous creatures, which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olamar escaped. But in Olamar's absence, his employer, Archetype Freight, ran into financial difficulties. And I know I'm pronouncing that name wrong, probably. President of Archetype Freight will deploy. Wait, that's still introductions. I wasn't gonna read those, but I didn't realize that was introductions. Olamar, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad. Quite glad, but sadly, I have an announcement. That is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. On its first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden pick carrots was eaten. I took out an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss, and decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. As for the rest of our loan, we have no means to repay it. Olamar, what is that? You brought that back as a souvenir for your kid? Treasure, 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 money, 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 money. Initiating values of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 Pokos. This thing's worth 100 Pokos? That's more than a year's salary! What? There's more of that on that planet? They can repay our debt? Louis, you dolt! Look alive! You must depart immediately! With Captain Olamar! Hello everyone and welcome to Pikmin 2! We are halfway to Pikmin 4, technically. Anyway, so I did notice Olamar dodged the meteor this time. Anyway, here we are in the Valley of Repose. And fun fact about Pikmin 2, most areas, if not, I'm pretty sure all of them, but it might just be most, are based off areas from Pikmin 1. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert. Danger. Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either he's either flouting protocol or in danger. Olamar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment. Look. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them. Point at the screen and press B to call them with your whistle. You can also hold B to make the sound of your whistle carry farther, remember? I mean, nah, they look like they have this fight. Here, we'll go in my hand. Nope. Okay, yep, we're just having to call him to us. The Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you. Captain Olamar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin and then point at the screen and release to throw it. I mean, I'm not too worried. The Pikmin could have handled that on their own, but... sure. It is impossible to lose a Pikmin in that fight. Anyway, if I look around, I can't look around much. Because the ship says stuff. Attention, Captain Olamar. I have just reestablished my communications link with Louis. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press minus to communicate with him. I am quite intrigued in the details of his condition. So in Pikmin 2, you have two captains to control, Olamar and Louis, as he just said. And it shows the purpose of the antenna. Louis, allow me to assess your condition as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press plus to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. So Pikmin 2, I feel, is a lot better than Pikmin 1. First off, plus is just the map and shows how many Pikmin you have in the squad and out in the field or in the onion that we have here. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olamar's report. And, of course, a solitary seed. Louis has no idea what this is. The seed the onion ejected just sprouted. According to Olamar's report, it can be plucked with a... nah, I think I'll just wait for it to become a flower, and the game physically can't wait for this to be a flower, so... yeah. Here we have the red Pikmin. Louis, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olamar's report. It is staring at you. You can press down on D-pad to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad and direct their movement. You can disband your squad with C. Interesting. Olamar's description of the creatures resembling pick carrots was strikingly accurate. Louis, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? Good to see the ship showing some compassion for Louis as he gets attacked by the pick carrot. That interaction is one of my favorite in the entirety of Pikmin. Louis has no idea what this thing is. All he understands is it's food and it's chasing him. He has become the hunted. Anyway, I want to switch to Olamar real quick just to do something in preparation. We need 15 Pikmin to lure that gate. And we only have 6. But that will change pretty quickly. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellet from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yeah, we established this in Pikmin 1. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, haul them to the onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Reviewing Olamar's report, it seems repeatedly tapping A lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. So something I have a question about this is what happened to all the Pikmin after Pikmin 1? We know there was more and they learned to take care of themselves, but that means they must have failed to learn to take care of themselves and got hunted down by the local species. It's sad that that happened to Pikmin who learned to do this only to fail to learn to do it correctly. Anyway, also today, we got a new trailer for Pikmin 4. E3 was today. That's just something I wanted to mention if you want to know when I'm recording this and how much knowledge I have on Pikmin 4 as of yet. Pikmin 4 seems to be a lot similar to Pikmin 2, actually, and I'll go over why later. We also have enough Pikmin to lower the gate. Another thing to note, every time we get new Pikmin, I will be going over their stats and how they are different from the past game, if they were in the past game. Red Pikmin do 1.5 increased attack damage, and are immune to fire. It's exactly the same as they were in the past game, and they don't change throughout the series so far. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. I did the voice wrong. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appreciate it, but you must regroup with Olamar. First, can you see him? Press Z to move the camera behind you. You can also press left or right on the D-pad to zoom up and to change angles. We also only need, what, 15 Pikmin? We can do without one. I said start digging. Any Pikmin in this game can dig up anything out of the ground, assuming it's poking out of the ground like that. Anyway, we have 5 Pikmin here and 10 here. Why don't we toss them all up here to flatten this bag? Captain Olamar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel as assured that you combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, C to take solo action, and minus to change leaders. Yep, we have 2 captains instead of 1 now. Is something you can do? You can switch between them even if they're in the same party to play as someone you like more. I've been playing as Captain Olamar recently and shall continue to do so. But it's just a simple way to switch between captains. It's not that useful for now. Anyway, I'll send the rest of the Pikmin on collecting this battery. Because why not? As many Pikmin as you want can swarm digging things. They can go very quickly. If done right. Anyway, we need 20 Pikmin to carry that. There's 13 there, 3 there. That's not enough total. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up by throwing some Pikmin there. Up to double a Pikmin's object for most things can carry them back. So, just something to keep in mind. And another thing to note, this will come in handy later and I'll explain when. You can slightly nudge other captains around, but you can't actually pick them up without the whistle or call them. If you do the same thing with Pikmin, they'll join your group, but it is kind of difficult. I'll show it off here with 1 or 2. If I just run into you, you join the party, unlike Louis. It shows that it is a little bit different between the captain and Pikmin, but it's still nice to have. Anyway, we have the final 4 Pikmin, and Louis will actually help us pluck Pikmin. In this situation, of course, there wasn't really any Pikmin to pluck, so it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, only your active captain can throw Pikmin. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You wouldn't want captains to throw the wrong type of Pikmin at certain things. Also, I'm pretty sure this needs 25 Pikmin here. As such, we can't go on, which is unfortunate. So I guess I'll just spin here and wait, because I have nothing to do. Also, my guess is this battery takes 20 Pikmin to carry, and you can get no more than 20 Pikmin here, so it can only hold 20 Pikmin. Anyway, oh, 35. I was wrong. That needs more Pikmin than I thought. Anyway, right, that doesn't get me Louie in the party. No! Stay on the battery. I need you to carry it so we can do stuff. Also, wait, where is the... Oh yeah, it's over there. If you haven't guessed, the onion will appear near the ship like it did in Pikmin 1 on later days. I just forgot. You can slide down that thing, so I'm just gonna do that until these Pikmin get back. Day 1 is mostly just waiting, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but yeah. I wish we could do something to speed this up at least, other than just wait. Anyway, as soon as we get this non-sponsored battery back, we get 280 Pokos. It is a courage reactor. The ship will name items, and I'll go over why in a second. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hip products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hawketite, we must fly in the low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. And with that, day 1 is done. And there are no Pikmin to send into onions. Oh yeah, you can see the onion over there. Does it take off? I don't think we can see it take off, no! Anyway, hey, we defeated you! How are you back? Oh, who cares? There's the red onion. Today's report. Also, that today looks like it has a C and an L instead of a D. So, yeah. We went from 0 Pikmin to 20 Pikmin, and if you hit Z, you can see how you lost Pikmin. It's kind of impressive they managed to keep track of this, and will at least allow me to keep better track of how I lose Pikmin. But for now, let's go over the mail. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in there. Why can't I speak? Often. Keep up the pace. We'll go ahead and save here. And with that, we have 2 things to go over that I will go over now. The Piklopedia allows you to go over any enemy, certain items you come across, even just some random plants that don't have anything of note can be found here. Like, you can find just random flowers or grasses here, and I might go over them later. Anyway, if you hit A on enemies, you can throw pick carrots that the enemies will eat, and see just how much you notice them. If you hit plus, you get Olamar's notes, and will actually say stuff about them. For example, although indicated as juvenile red bulbor, groundbreaking new research indicates this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family, a close relative to the vanilla breadbug. It escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red bulbor's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and of fusion by prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. And then Louis' notes, which I'm not going over because I'm pretty sure you only get that after beating the game once. We also have a treasure hoard. You can look at treasure and Olamar's notes. We've recovered our first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, and I don't know what they're thinking. Yet I'm so happy to see them when I crashed on this planet. The Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now that I'm reunited with them, I know everything will be alright. It will, right? We'll be fine as long as we don't lose 100 Pikmin in one day, leaving us with only 2 purple Pikmin. Anyway, I'm not going to go over every treasure because there's like 200 something, I think. But for now, I'm going to end this episode off here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye!